Hey guys, what up, what up? This is Rune here, and today I would just like to show you guys my new car. I'm just going to show you guys, give you guys a little rundown of what it does, what it looks like on the outside and inside, and I thought this would be a pretty cool video to make, especially because I just got this car 2 days ago. I have quite a few keychains on my keyless keys. I don't know how you're supposed to say this, smart keys or whatever. So on the keys there's a horn option. We're not going to do that because we're in a residential area. There's the trunk, so I can actually, oh yeah, that folds right up. So yep, so this is the back of the car. Here we go. So the Forte GT line. I did that in the wrong order, but you get it. This is in the trunk. All right. So I hope you guys had fun watching, but now you're gonna be abandoned in my trunk. Just kidding. So these two things, I guess, so you pull the little latch back here, and what that does is it releases the back seats. So this is, it doesn't have a spare tire, but what it does is it gives you a repair kit if you know how to repair tires. I watched a video on repairing tires, and it's actually pretty easy. So I guess you could say I know how to do it. This is the back. It has a crossbar brake light that goes all the way across. I find that very nice. I love cars that have those. There's a little red bar that's there. I'm not sure if that turns on. Actually, no, that's just a red. That's not a light at all. That's just a red design. Okay. There's the tailpipe. There's the back of it. There's some cool design here. Here are the back turn signals, the rear turn signals, sorry. It has a rear spoiler. Well, the car itself is a dark gray. This spoiler is jet black. So you can kind of see the color difference between here and here. Those are my dogs, as you probably heard. Yep, so that's cool. So these are the wheels. Here, actually, I think it'd be better if I could just show it here. That's good enough, right? Yeah. Pretty nice. So this is the front design. The grill has a red undertone or whatever in it, and this is, yeah, it's really cool. It's just this little design, nothing too special, but I thought it was a nice touch. That was one of the first things I noticed, actually. The front turn signals, very nice. So these are side turn signals. These are the headlights, by the way. I find these headlights very cool, very sporty. I'm not sure. Okay, so these, I could just run the car really quickly and see which ones come on under normal circumstances and which. I'm thinking these two are daytime running headlights. This is high beam, and this is regular? Maybe. Same around here. It also has some design inside I don't know why this was necessary, but they really went all out with the design choice here with the car. These are lights as well. And these are lights inside here. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of lights in the front. I also like cars that have pop-out headlights. So as you can see, it kind of looks like an insect's eye kind of thing. That looks really cool from this camera. It looks like there's like a galaxy in there. But yeah, it has kind of an iridescent glow, iridescent shimmer. The light goes all the way back here, and like I said before, that's one of the side the side turn signals. And this is actually another side turd signal. Yes, these are sporting wheels, Kumo, and they have these nice little bristles or whatever, these toothbrush rubber bristles. I don't know. I could press this button, and that unlocks the doors, or I could press the unlock on this. Some lights or something for when you open the door and you're not in the middle of the road, but when you're on the side of the road, you know, you need something to cover you that way, and that's what this is for. Here we have a leather interior. These are sporting pedals, so they have extra traction on them, which I find very cool. Or extra grip, I guess you could say, foot grip. This trunk release there, and we have the gas container lid release. And here we have the mirror adjustments, so this moves the mirrors. Let me get in the car here, and actually I need to adjust the seat quite a bit so that it is better. There we go. So this is the steering wheel. It is very nice. Very nice. Now I can, yes, there we go. I actually haven't adjusted these yet, so if you can do, so I need to adjust these. So if I adjust it like that, I want to be able to see the curb, so that looks good. Yep, so that's good. And now the rear view mirror is actually exactly where I want it. Let's see. So we have all these features up here for the radio and media, song choosing, so forward, backward in the playlist, just a bunch of stuff for the phone, which I don't normally use, but if you're into that kind of stuff, then that's cool too. About the steering wheel, so this is real leather, as it said in the manual. And so we have cruise, cancel to cancel the cruise, and okay if you choose something in the menu. This is voice command mode, or this, you press this button to use voice command, and the mode switches your driving mode. This is to pick up the call if you're getting an incoming call in your car. It's the part of the hands-free phone system. This is to hang up the call or to decline a call if it's, you know, if you haven't picked up the phone yet. There's a GT Line logo right there. Really cool. It's very noticeable, which I like. There's the engine. It's a push button start right here. You guys can see that it glows red, and these glow red too. These rings glow red. You already know what these do, right? These are the headlight control, and stuff. So you probably already know how the headlights work. You probably already know how the mist works and the windshield wipers. This is the air. I have the air running right now. Or I could turn it up all the way. But we don't need that. This is warm air or cold air. So this is the mode. So you can have it just your face, your legs and your face, just your legs. I can feel that too. Wow, because there's vents under there. There's, oh yeah, the defrosters, and there's, those are the two modes for the defrosters. I like to keep it here because in this mode you get both the face and the legs. The seats are leather. Let's talk a little bit about the seats. So it says GT Line, which is the trim model of the car. Here we have the floor mats. These are bucket seats, so they are sports car seats, and you know they're right at home with this, with the way the car looks and feels. It's very sporty. This is the throttle, and this is the parking brake. So This is park, reverse, neutral, and drive. The drive mode, the 3 modes in this car are sport mode, which enhances performance greatly. However, it sacrifices fuel efficiency. If you use normal mode, that's just a normal mode of the car. Yes, you get better fuel economy. What you don't get is you don't get as good performance. In smart mode is where it's at. So in smart mode, what happens there is the car learns how you drive and it maximizes fuel efficiency that way. And also it orients the safety mechanisms in this car that way as well. Now, if you don't know what I mean by safety mechanisms, this car has almost every single piece of safety technology you can think of under the sun. And you can see a few of them are active down here. So the blind spot assist is, it speaks for itself, really. Do I really gotta explain what blind spot assist is? It tells you when a vehicle's in your blind spot. And that little light comes up and it makes a ding. This is lane departure warning. There's the thing up here. Basically, it warns you if you're drifting away from a lane you're in and you don't have your turn signal on. So if you don't have your turn signal on and you drift away from a lane, it's gonna think you're kind of, swervo a little bit. That light there, that white light with the icon is gonna flash green and it's gonna give you a little ding, 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 drive attention warning. Oh yeah, so in this mode, let's open this. So here we have I'm controlling it with this feature right here. Let's go with lights and press OK. So that headlight delay, no, we don't want any of that. We don't want to tamper with anything right now because that's not what we're here for. But sound, lights, driver assistance, let's click on that. Lane safety, there's a folder for lane safety. There's a folder for driver attention warning, forward collision avoidance, forward collision warning, blind spot collision warning, rear cross traffic collision warning. And that's the safety, that's the overall safety technology, but there's more subdivisions that these can be, like there's more stuff, I guess you could say, that falls into these categories. Over here we have the RPM meter. Now this is the actual speedometer. On the outside is miles per hour, and on the inside you see the smaller numbers and the smaller dots. That's the metric system. So here it says we're sitting at a full tank. I mean, pretty much full. It's not completely full, but this is pretty much my fuel economy. So 367 miles till the next one. And if you're in smart mode, that it's going to be a long time before you're going to need to stop in and refuel. It's really nice. There are some air vents, some more air vents, some air ducts. This turns it off, and when it's up, like when this little dot thing is up, that means it's on. Their air's flowing. So let's take a look under the hood. Pop the hood. So let's just look. So what I just did was I lifted this up, and there's this thing that this line is attached to this thing right here. This little, you had to pull it out of there and put the hook in this little socket here. So this is the engine. It is a 2.4 liter. Really good. It's maximized for performance and fuel efficiency. Here's the battery right here. It just gives you a little bit of warnings here. Let's see. So this is a energy coil. This is a liquid cooling pump, and this is a tube, and it's filled with fluids to cool the car. This is the belt. Really nice. Washer only. So if you're, I guess, cleaning out the insides of the car, then that's a kind of a little area for that to put fluid in. Engine oil, so if you're maintaining the oil, this is to put oil in. Let me put the hood down. So what I just did was I made sure the hood was level, and I just let it fall, and that's the way you're supposed to do it to make sure that the hood doesn't get, actually it can get damaged if it's not aligned properly. And you can tell right now that it's aligned properly, but if it wasn't, then there would be a part that'd be popping up, like maybe a half of it would be a little, it just look funky. It wouldn't look right. So these are the back seats. This is a cup holder. Actually, I've never seen the cup holder before. So this is the cup holder. Very nice, pretty standard. There's lights, and then there's a handle here to hang on to. There's a button below the camera. And so basically what I'm gonna do here, pull that, and what that should do is I can bring forward the front seats like that, and now it looks more like a two-door car because there's no back seats anymore. And now you can see that since those back seats are down, the back and the trunk is now exposed to the outside of the inside of the car. I don't know why there's not one here, but there's a little net pocket there on the back of the passenger seat. There's a glove compartment. It has a manual in it, and it has this little thing right here. So here it says you save $1,250 in gasoline and fuel costs over 5 years. Miles per gallon, so 29 city and 40 highway. That's super good. 3.0 gallons per 100 miles. So it's just telling you basic stats and estimates of the fuel. So fuel economy, so 33 combined city and highway. Annual fuel cost is $1,250. Fuel economy and greenhouse gas rating, so it's a 7. And 10 being the best, so obviously 10 is anything like Tesla, Kia Soul, any electric cars you can think of are going to be a 10. We have the 12 volt, 180 watt chargers. They can be used as chargers. They could also be used as cigarette lighters, but you know, I don't smoke, so it doesn't apply to me. So we have the USB and the aux, just in case you're more of a classic iPhone kind of guy. You want to link your phone up, want to hardwire it. Then there's this little box right here, second glove compartment or whatever. That's cool. That's going to be it for now. See you guys later. Stay awesome, Rifters. Peace out.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change.